Previously on the gates.
I get that everything going on with you is happening because you're different. I understand because I'm not human.
Andy, I just want to know why you're avoiding me.
Freeze! Mr. McAllister!
You passed up a buck back there. Maybe it's time you focus on the hunt.
Claire, you and I both know it always should have been us.
Surprise! Look what old dinosaur I ran into today.
After tonight, I never want to see you again.
Okay, I think by definition, a homeowners meeting is for people who own homes, which we do not.
Oh, we're living here now. That's what people do. When they live here, they get together and talk about owning homes.
Okay, but I'm warning you, functions like this get cliquey in the gates. Well, here's how it works. Claire and Dylan will hang with their group over there. Devin will hold court wherever she is, and Karen and the Fords will stay on their own. It's kind of like high school, but with money.
So you two would be excused from this torture. Seeing as you are here, Sarah, I'd love you to come and meet Lynn. It seems like there might be an opening in the gardening club.
You've been here long?
Feels like an eternity.
If it's so bad, why do you come?
Well, I'm quite concerned about the speed in which kids are riding their bicycles.
When I choose to run my sprinklers is my business.
Yeah, that's true. But ever since daylight savings, they come on just as I'm leaving for work. I've got to run a gauntlet to get to my car.
What's the big deal? You afraid of a little water?
You change the timer. Or I'll come to your house and I'll do it myself.
Spring's coming. I hope that sunscreen of yours is waterproof.
That's enough. Let go of it!
Not here. Not here.
Lay your hands on me again, and it'll be the last thing you ever do. You get the hell out of here, or you going to jail. What the hell was that about?
There's always been bad blood between those two.
Bad blood? Simon Ford?
Simon Ford is most definitely not one of us. Excuse me.
Why don't you relax while I fix you a drink, and in the morning I'll call the gardeners to come over and adjust the sprinklers.
You want to make it look like I'm pandering to a vampire? Embarrass me in front of the others?
I'm just trying to help.
Hey, what's going on?
Everything's fine, honey. Go upstairs. I'm sure you have homework to do.
My homework's already done.
Simon.
I've had enough of the both of you. How's he doing?
They say he's probably not in very much pain.
Good. I'm sorry, Joan. I know this doesn't seem like the right time.
You saw what happened last night. It was Ben McAllister.
Anyone other than Ben having problems with Simon?
No. Simon's a well-respected member of the community.
What happened when you left the club last night?
We went straight home. And then Simon went out. When I woke up this morning, I thought I'd find him on the couch, but he wasn't there.
Okay. I'm gonna do everything I can to find out who did this.
Joe, think about what you're saying. If Ben or another vampire did this, it doesn't end well for any of us.
Sorry, but we're not open just yet.
I found these in your pots out front. It's devil's weed.
And surprisingly pretty, given the name. Don't you think?
It's used for the darkest of dark magic.
Actually, it has a number of medicinal purposes, as you well know.
I know you, Devin. And I know you've never been much into medicine. Get rid of it. I'm not going to tell you again.
Wow. I've never seen my mom so mad.
I think she's overreacting.
So it's not true, what she said about devil's weed?
Depends on how you look at it. I am trying to help people, Mia. Sometimes your mother just doesn't understand my methods. Now, you better get going. If your mom knew you were here.
I know she'd freak, but she won't teach me any of the cool stuff. She says I'm too young.
She just doesn't want to admit you're growing up. Now go.
Simon Ford's in hospital. He was assaulted last night in front of his house. He's still unconscious.
You don't think it was one of us, do you?
Well, no one would break the truce without sanction.
But even if they suspect it was one of us...
No, don't worry. I'm sure it's some internal power play. They're always fighting amongst themselves, aren't they? I'll see you later on.
All I know is the last time Kira was my bio lab partner, she dropped the tray right in my lap. That skirt still smells like fetal pig. What was that?
What do you mean?
They never gave you the time of day when you and Brett were dating.
Well, Brett and I are friends now. It's different.
No, it's weird. Is there something you're not telling me?
No. Of course not. I have to get to class. I'll see you later.
Where's she off to? She's avoiding me, isn't she?
Like she talks to me anymore. You're on your own. Lucas. Weird, what happened?
How's your dad?
Is he still in the hospital?
Yeah, he is.
Can't be late for class again. I'll see you at lunch.
Well, you look a lot better. You'll be running with us in no time.
Heard you've been going out without me.
No, just a few times. Look, I know I should have talked to you before.
Hey, you want to lead the pack? It's all yours.
And you didn't see him again?
No. I didn't see Simon after he left the club. I went straight home, spent the night on a video conference call with my executive board in Taiwan.
I assume they'll back you up.
How's your Mandarin?
What about your friends? Any of them have issues with Simon?
Nobody likes this guy. It's just most people are too afraid to do anything about it.
Are you afraid of Simon Ford?
Simon is not gonna hurt me. If I were you, I'd focus on the people that he has hurt. Like Coach Ross.
I thought Ross and Simon were friends.
Trust me. Simon doesn't have any friends.
Gotta dig this thing out of the basement. It looks like as soon as Coach got here to take over for the football team, he and Simon got in some kind of argument outside the country club. And by the time old Chief got there, Simon had beaten Coach unconscious.
All right, let me see the arrest report.
Well, that isn't one. Apparently, Coach didn't want to press charges.
Go talk to Simon's neighbors, see if they know anything.
Yes, sir.
Come on, Emily. Playtime's over. There's homework to be done.
Look, Mom, Uncle Christian's here.
Hey, Claire.
Inside, Emily.
But we're not done.
Emily, let's head inside. We need to have a talk with Uncle Christian.
Okay.
Inside and finish your homework.
Bye.
See you later, honey. Come on, what a sweetie.
How dare you come inside my house and threaten my daughter? Get out!
Okay, maybe I crossed the line a little. I'm sorry, but you didn't get back to me, all right? And I just wanted to extend a friendly invitation to you. Dinner tonight. 8 o'clock, my place. I'm cooking. Oh, and if you don't show, I'll have no choice but to call Dylan and let him know that you've been hunting with me and that you've been lying to him all this time.
What happened is a simple misunderstanding. I just moved here and didn't realize I'd been parking in Simon's space. When he approached me to talk about it, I didn't handle it as well as I should have.
And you expect me to believe that Simon beat you into unconsciousness over a parking space?
That's what happened.
Come on, Ross, you're a smart guy. You gotta know how crazy this sounds. Okay. Then I want to know where you were last night.
I was in Chester, meeting with some college recruiters. I spent the night.
I want the names of the people you were with and the hotel.
I'll get you a list.
Great.
A lot of people are concerned about what happened. Simon has a lot of friends.
Only you and Jones seem to think so. Most people seem to think Simon had it coming.
People like McAllister. But if you thought he did it, you wouldn't be questioning me.
I'm questioning everyone. And I'm going to continue to do that until somebody starts giving me straight answers.
Chief, hey, I canvassed Simon's whole street. Talked to everybody who was home last night. Not a single person knows anything, saw anything, heard anything.
Well, McAllister's alibi checks out. Russ wasn't even in the gates last night.
Okay.
Monahan. Oh, no. Well, that's great, thanks. That's the hospital. Simon's vitals are improving.
Is he conscious?
Not yet. I'm gonna head over there. I want to be there when he opens his eyes.
Andy, hey. Some of us are going down to the lake after school. You want to go? Andy, what's wrong?
What did you tell your friends about me? When we were dating, they would barely talk to me. Now?
I only told them you were special, like us. I didn't give them any details, I swear. It's not that I didn't like you before, it's just... when we hang out with humans, it can be dangerous. They can get hurt.
A few weeks ago, after I found out what I was, Dr. Peg gave me some medicine. It was supposed to help, but it only made me feel worse. And when I stopped taking it, I almost hurt Charlie. I didn't mean to.
No, I know, Andy. When we were dating, I used to worry all the time that I was going to do something to hurt you.
But you didn't.
No. I was careful. And we were lucky.
Hey, Lucas. I hear your dad's doing much better. Little. I wanted to ask you again about last night. Are you sure you and your mom didn't hear anything? Anything at all?
My mom always goes to bed early. I was up doing homework for a while.
but I had headphones on. Music was pretty loud.
Yeah, you know, Charlie does that. I keep telling him he's gonna go deaf before he goes to college. You have any idea who might have it in for you, Dad?
Chief Monahan. Lucas, why are you still here?
Just wanted to see if you need anything.
What I need is for you to get back to school. I'll call you if something happens. Why haven't you arrested Ben McAllister yet?
Because I don't think he did it.
He did it. Or one of his friends. You know, I'm sure as soon as Simon wakes up, he will tell you exactly that. Simon.
Glad you decided to come.
Your threat left me with little choice.
Was it the threat? Or were you looking for a good excuse to come out and play with me, guilt-free? Come on, dinner's ready. Go out for a drink afterward.
Is that what this is all about? Trying to mold me back into a legitimate vampire.
What do you mean?
You seem determined to destroy the life I have. And as hard as I have tried, I can't figure out why.
I'm not trying to destroy your life, Claire. I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to save us. Well, look, I wasn't gonna do this until later, but I want to give this ring to you.
You're giving this to me?
Yeah, this has been in my family for years. Passed down from generation to generation. I want to give it to you.
Christian, I can't accept that. You know I can't. Haven't you thought about what Dylan might think?
Forget about Dylan. Okay, Dylan's a mistake. I should have been the one that turned you. Okay, I hesitated. I have regretted that ever since. But now that I found you again, I realized it's not too late.
Christian, you're wrong. I never felt that way. I'm sorry if you misunderstood.
Claire, Dylan can't see how perfect you are, but I can. I'll show you how good we can be together and how happy I can make you, Claire. Claire.
I don't love you, Christian. I love Dylan. If you want to tell him what we've been doing, then go ahead. But it can't and it won't break the bond between us. Goodbye, Christian.
Our bond can't be broken.
I don't want this. I want to be with Dylan.
When Dylan finds out, he will want you.
Even if Simon regained consciousness, there's no way he left this room on his own.
None of the cameras in the hallway picked anything up?
I'm telling you, no one entered or left this room.
You're not gonna believe this. Pulled this off one of the security cams out in the parking lot.
Andy, hey. Is this about the other day? Are you gonna tell me what's wrong? Ever since I fainted, it's like you are afraid of me or something.
Look, I've been doing some thinking. And I realized it's not such a good idea. Us being together.
But I don't get it.
I made a mistake. I never meant to hurt you. I'm sorry, Charlie.
But why? I thought we were good. Dylan?
Yeah, I've been here all night waiting for you to get back. Is it true?
It wasn't my choice.
Who did this? Who did this?
Christian.
So am I supposed to believe this just happened? That Christian just did this, he broke our bond, and you had nothing to do with it?
No. We've been hunting together outside the gates. But I tried to put a stop to it. To put a stop to him. But he wouldn't allow it. He wanted more. He wanted me.
Yeah. He's the only one who wants you. He's the only one who wants you.
Precisely what he was hoping you would say. And I told him he was wrong.
Give me your phone.
Why?
Your cell phone, give it to me.
What are you going to do?
Wakes up and walks away. To where?
I'm still trying to figure out the how.
Could be Simon's.
Bingo. Looks like that's not the only thing you left behind.
I can't believe you didn't tell me you were breaking up with Charlie.
I know, but you have to
No,
understand.
I'm done with this. You avoid Charlie for days, then you break up with him. Now you're doing the same thing to me. If you don't want to be friends anymore, you just have to say so.
Mia, come on, you know that's not it. We are friends. You're my best friend.
Am I? The way you've been acting lately.
I know. I haven't been a very good friend lately. I'm sorry, okay?
Tell me what's going on.
Fine. You want to know why I've been acting so weird lately? It's because I'm a freak. I'm a freak, and I didn't want to tell you because then it's you who won't want to be friends with me.
Andy, that's crazy. How could you even think that? Whatever it is you think is so terrible, I will always be your friend, no matter what.
Hey, honey.
I can't believe you didn't tell me about Andy.
You know I can't talk about patients.
Even when they're my best friend.
Especially then. Don't worry, Mia. As long as Andy takes the medication I gave her, she'll be fine.
But what if she doesn't take it?
Did Andy tell you she's not taking the medication?
No, I just mean, isn't there some other way, like a permanent cure?
No. Without the synthetic compound in those pills, her body will eventually turn on her. She'll die.
Hey, boss.
Yeah.
Hey, that cell phone we found in the parking lot belongs to one of the nurses at the hospital. Pretty sure Simon just snagged it out of her car.
Did you pull any numbers?
Yeah. And the one outgoing call matches the time frame.
Karen Kresge.
You should have told me. He didn't want anyone to know.
Did you have something to do with it?
You think I'm strong enough to take on Simon?
Simon's been harassing you for months. Half the pack already thinks he forced you to sleep with him. Why would you help him?
He just wanted clothes and cash.
He called me because he knew I would do whatever he wanted. If it meant he would leave and never come back.
I'm sorry. I thought you were a vampire. Yes. I know you know about them. I know you know about us. Put that away. We're not gonna hurt you, Nick.
What do you mean? What us? What us? What are you?
Lycanthroposos. You call us werewolves.
Werewolves. Is Simon Ford? Is that what this is about? Vampires and werewolves?
Simon Ford was Alpha. At first, we assumed his attack was a challenge by another member to claim Simon's position.
But no one stepped forward. So a vampire must be responsible.
Which means the truce that's enabled vampires and werewolves to peacefully coexist within the gates for over a decade is broken.
And no one, not even the humans living here, will be safe.
All right. gonna get Dylan, and I'll get McAllister, and we'll have a sit down, yeah? All right, will your people do that?
I'll try.
Maybe Joan can convince them. She's been through enough. Poor Lucas.
Lucas. How did you hear me outside?
I can tell the make of a car by the sound of his engine from over a mile away.
What if he had headphones in?
Werewolves don't use headphones. We can't. Even at the lowest possible volume, the music would be deafening.
You said you were wearing headphones when your dad was attacked. Well, now I know that's not true.
Ross should never have told you about us. He had no right.
Considering what's happening, you didn't have a choice. I know you're trying to protect your son, Joe.
My son didn't do anything.
I think he did. Everyone talks about Simon's temper, but you. I don't think it's because you didn't see anything. I think it's because you saw it too much. He hit my mom.
Lucas.
Why didn't you say anything, son?
If someone had tried to intervene, Simon would have killed them.
Look at me, Lucas. Tell me what happened.
I heard my dad coming down the street. He's usually so quiet you don't even know he's there until it's too late. But he was clumsy. And he was drunk. And I knew what happened when he got drunk.
It's okay.
So I went outside to confront him. I had to do something. He started yelling at me that I was an idiot. That I was an embarrassment to him. Then he came after me. Before I even realized what I was doing, I hit him. I couldn't even believe it when he fell down, but I hit him again. It should have been hard, but it wasn't. It was easy, and I just kept hitting him, and I wanted to hit him, and I kept hitting him and hitting him and hitting him.
Please, now that you know, what are you going to do?
Nothing. I'm not gonna do anything. Simon's gone. I'm not gonna fault the boy for standing up to this man.
What the others? You can't tell them it was Lucas.
My father was Alpha, and I defeated him. That makes me Alpha. I'm gonna be challenged by all the others. Even the adults.
He took Simon by surprise, but the others will kill him.
Are you feeling okay? Wait, is it
No. I'm just tired. When I told you earlier about making Charlie sick, how do I know I won't make you sick? Just because you're a werewolf, how do we know you're immune?
I don't know.
I could hurt you.
Andy, I'm not worried.
Why not? How did you do that?
We regenerate faster than humans.
So, what about Simon Ford?
Well, I didn't say we couldn't be killed.
So, then, we don't know what would happen if...
Not until we try. Trust me, Andy, it's gonna be okay. You'll see.
You had no right.
You had no right, Dylan. You thought you could change her. You thought you could turn your back on what she is and what you both are. You can't. Oh, here we go. Come on, Edward. All right.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Well, your life is a lie. No, you can buy all these fancy trappings and your house and have the 9-to-5 job, and you can have the pretty little human daughter, but no matter how pretty it all looks, it's nothing but a lie. You can live like a human, Dylan, but you're not one. Neither is she.
I'm very aware of what she is. And what I am. And what you are.
What are you doing to me, man? We're friends.
You should never have come back into our life.
We're friends.
We were.
We're friends, man. What are you doing?
Goodbye, Christian.
Oh, what are you doing, Dylan? Come back here. You're not gonna do that. Come on.
He's only 15. There has to be some way to protect him.
I'm sorry, Lucas. We didn't know how bad it was at home.
Would it just made things worse?
No, there were suspicions, but no one acted. What you had to do was on us, and I'll take responsibility. I'll say I was one of John Simon. As Beta, it was my right.
Oh, they believe you?
I can think of a few members who might need some persuading, but no one I can't handle.
Okay.
Thank you. For treating us with respect. It's been a long time since we've had someone in your position we could trust.
Where's Christian? What did you do?
I fixed it. You know, in spite of all your lies and your sneaking around, you're still my wife.
This one scared me, Nick.
The only thing I can assume is that Simon Ford got mixed up with the wrong people. I don't want you to worry.
Okay. Dinner's ready.
I'll be in a second. Hey. Okay?
Yeah. Love you.
Love you. Don't worry. I'm just here to talk. I wanted to tell you I'm leaving. And I thought I might give you a warning. Okay? You think you can trust the vampires? Because they walk around all high and mighty, like they're somehow more respectable than me, than my kind. But they're not. You can't trust them. I'm not on anybody's side. I didn't even know there was science until today. As of right now, I don't trust anybody. Good. Because vamps and wolves weren't meant to live side by side. It's unnatural. Buckley may think he can hold it together, but the day is coming. And you don't want to be here when it does. I want you to give Lucas a message for me. You tell my son that I'm proud of him.